Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm actually um, testing, just wanted to check in, and I'm also testing different microphones, different USB microphones. I actually just did a YouTube video, which I was going to share it, but I had been having just trying out equipment for the last couple of days because I know you guys know that when I go on live, I stream through YouTube and other broadcast channels or whatnot. And I noticed when I had the Zoom and all of that connected, somehow Podbean would go out. So now I'm trying the Bose hands-free H Bose NC 700 HP stereo headsets, and it says it has a microphone built in, and so we're going to find out how that sounds. We're definitely going to find out how that sounds. I actually just tested the Logitech H800 series hands-free audio device. It sounded very good when I was on YouTube, so now I'm trying live on Podbean. Anyway, again, as podcasters and as other broadcasters, we have to um, make sure that communication is going effective, because when we're doing a topic, and when, let's say, you're coaching, or let's say that you're speaking on a topic and you have guests and live interviews, you want to make sure that your equipment is working. And we know that we have, like, Thursday on my live, I did youth and entrepreneurship, and I went Facebook Live and YouTube Live and Podbean. I actually had to end up stopping the Podbean because the sound came out, and I actually was using my Blue Yeti Nano microphone. I wasn't using the Logitech or the Bose microphone enabled headphones, so that's what I'm using now. But I'm thinking, when I have all of those streamed up together, I'm thinking that I have that there's a problem. There's a disconnection with Podbean Air. So right now, you guys, I'm just testing the microphone enabled headphones. I did Logitech, that sounded good. Now I'm using the Bose's. Before, when I go live, I use the microphone, the Blue Yeti Nanos USB. And I even tried to record some lately just by itself on the Podbean app. Hey, George, thank you for coming in. I just want to check in and say hey to everybody and see how everybody was doing. I was just talking about the different equipment that when we're interviewing that we have to check out and that we have to listen for, because I was just saying that I've been trying some different equipment. I've ordered some different equipment. And so want to make sure that if you're streaming on multiple platforms, want to make sure it's not anything wrong with that. And I found out that it wasn't anything wrong with that. I think that Podbean is just different to where they want you to stream only on live itself. So I don't think it's anything wrong with the microphones or anything like that, or USB cables. But right now, I have the Bose enabled microphones in now. So if you don't mind, could you let me, I don't know if I said your name right. Was it Georgia? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm actually trying a different microphone here. I'm actually trying different equipment, because when I do my next interview, I don't want to have any communication problems. And we know that we have this all the time. As everybody being on virtual media now, social media, streaming, people are more adapting more to online now for their businesses now. And so, which I know a lot of businesses and a lot of entrepreneurs, they have already been using online platform, but now it's the situation that we are all in now, and America is making people put all of their platforms on business. Hey, from Brazil, can you hear me pretty well? Let me know if you can hear me pretty well. I'm actually trying out some new microphones, so I just want to make sure that when I go live that people can hear me. So let me know if you can hear me pretty good. I'm glad to have you pop in on your weekend. Okay, so thank you. Do I sound pretty loud or pretty low to you? Because I don't know if I need to turn it down or what. And thank you for following. Thank you for popping in. I don't know if you're following the episodes and well, pretty much I think that you are, since you're already in here, but I don't know if you caught some of the episodes. But I know some of the episodes, a couple of episodes we had just a little bit of sound problems, and I think that all comes with the territory in the business world of learning what type of equipment what type of equipment to use, what type of streaming to do, and what streaming not to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I hope everyone is doing well in Brazil. I hope everybody's doing well and being safe and being at peace. We know that it's a lot going on today, but we are getting through it, and I think it's our right and our duty to keep everybody inspired, keep everybody encouraged. And so I pray that you guys out there in Brazil are doing well. What time is it there, actually? Can I ask what time it is, if you don't mind? I'm pretty sure you guys are on a whole different time zone out there. Can you still hear me? So do you guys? Okay, thank you. You probably said I'm asking a lot of questions. No, you're fine. No, you're okay. You probably said, "Oh, she asking a lot of questions." I'm talking about the equipment, then talking about the podcast and everything. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I don't. Well, I'm gonna say I understand, because when I start taking up other language, and it's like now when I try to remember, it's hard for me to spell it out or sound it out. It's okay. It's okay. So I know you guys are on a whole different time zone out there. Do I need to slow down? I'm probably talking too fast. That's probably why you can't understand what I'm saying. But I was just asking, were you guys on a different time zone out there? And, how is everybody doing in Brazil? hope everybody's doing well and safe. So I actually just wanted to I just pretty much just pop in today on this Saturday. It's actually 2:20 p.m. Eastern time in North Carolina. I'm in the state of North Carolina in the United States. So it is 2:20 p.m. in the afternoon here. And I just popped in, just wanted to check in to see how everybody was doing. Um, and actually just telling you guys about me broadcasting and me trying out the different equipment and what equipment works, what equipment works and what equipment don't work or whatnot. So yeah, that's all I had. Just wanted to come in and check with you guys and see how everybody was doing. And thanks so much for popping in. I hope I said your name right. Is it George or George? I'm sorry. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. It's probably different, but anyway, I hope that everybody again. I hope everyone stays safe and well. We're definitely praying for everybody in the world. So I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Thanks for popping in and catching me on live with W Committed to Life, which stands for Women Committed to Life. If you haven't had a chance to check out Women Committed to Life, go to the website. I have a business page on Instagram and Facebook. It is W Committed to Life and W apostrophe Committed to Life. The website has one T in the website. It is W Committed. I'm sorry. It is Women Committed with one T, number two, life.com. So only one T and committed for the website. But for the business name, it's W Committed to Life on the business page on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to know about the things that I am doing and what I'm coming up with as a new entrepreneur coming in the business, I'm learning different ropes and everything. So check it out. Tell others. I see some people on Facebook have been really enjoying the business page and website, and they've been really sharing with others. And I want you guys to share, and I want somebody to really be touched by what I'm doing. Um, yeah, I definitely understand. It is definitely rising here too. The cases of the COVID is definitely rising here too, and I'm glad that you guys are really quarantining. I definitely believe I'm a believer, and I definitely believe that good is going to come out of this because we know that sometimes it gets worse before it has to get really better. And so I'm definitely praying for all of us because it's definitely worse in the United States too. And so, I just believe that we will get through this. We definitely will get through this. And we just got to keep each other lifted up. We definitely do. And so, yeah, we're definitely quarantining here. And actually, they pretty much opened up. We're doing different phases, but they may have a change of mindset to going back to shutting some things down. The kids have not went back to school here in the United States yet, so they're still discussing on what they're going to do with that as well. Um, so I'm definitely praying for all. Definitely praying for all. So, and so we're definitely just got to keep each other lifted up. You know, like I said, we just gotta, we definitely gotta pray for the best. We definitely gotta hope for the best. We know that hope is a good thing. Hope is always a good thing, and we want to make sure that, you know, even when we have those days when we feel like we can't go on, we got to make sure that we continue to uplift and encourage and inspire, get into a place of just taking care of self and doing something that's going to bring joy and happiness to us, and just keep hoping and keep trusting that things will get better, because it definitely is. You know how they say that, you know, sometimes things have to take a turn for the worse again before it gets better. And I do believe that, things will definitely get better. I definitely, I definitely believe that. And so I'm just glad that you all are well, and staying safe. And I definitely will be praying for you all's country and other countries as well. And so, um, I'm definitely glad that you guys are doing okay. And thank you for letting me know that you could hear me, because this is my first time actually, trying. I'm just actually airing live, and I'm not streaming. Usually, when I do air live or I come on Podbean, I actually, like I said, I stream through other channels, and it was knocking my sound off from Podbean. But I think that was because of the other microphones I may have been using at the time that wasn't picking up. Oh, you can call in. You can call in if you have something to add or something to say. Um, I accept. That's fine if you don't feel comfortable with calling in. That's fine. I mean, thanks for. I'm just glad that you were a part today. Thanks for joining in to the air, to the live. Thanks so much for joining in. But before I get off, I do want to give you another chance to call in and to talk and to speak and to share of anything that you may want to share, any of your thoughts that you want to share. Um, I'm okay with that. But that's fine if you're shy to come up and speak on live. That's okay. Yeah. So I'm just glad that you tuned in, and it's nice to meet you. I hope I still hope I said your name right. Is it George? Is it George? I just want to make sure you can still hear me talking. But if you can hear me still, again, I want to make sure I was saying your name correctly. But anyway, before I get off here, I just want to thank you again for coming in and sharing with me from where you're from. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to Brazil. I am glad and that everyone is doing well in quarantining there. Again, I don't think I got what time zone were you guys in? I know it's a whole different time though. Okay, so you don't say is it Jorge? See if did I say is it Jorge instead of George? Because it does look like it's spelled differently. But thanks so much, you guys. I'm definitely gonna be keeping you guys lifted up as well as keeping all of us lifted up. So okay. So it's okay. Great. So it's Jorge. Did I say it right? Is it Jorge? I want to make sure it sound. I want to say that's how you say it, Jorge. Oh, can you? Oh, okay. So I'm not pronouncing it right. Okay. You're right. You're so right. Jorge is in Spanish. You are definitely right. So guess what? I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to look up. I'm going to have to look it up. Then you're going to make me look up how to pronounce your name in Brazil. Okay, because Jorge is in Spanish. Thank you for telling me that. Because I kind of, well, I probably should have figured that out. Probably should have known that, but like I said, I forgot because I haven't taken any other language in a while. But you know what? That would be a good refresher to take another language. Just for me myself after I get done with all these other classes. But so, do you have um are y'all doing any? Y'all are still quarantining, like I said. I know that you are, but do you have any family that you stay with? Do you have a family or any children? In Portuguese. Okay. Oh, okay. Portuguese. Yeah. Okay. Great. Great. Well, maybe you can get over your fears next time and call in to the live station, and so everybody can hear you. But everybody can see the comments on here, so that's a good thing. Everybody can see the commenting or whatever. So maybe next time you'll get up enough nerve to call in and talk to us and tell us a little bit about your country. Tell us a little bit about the things that's going there. I would definitely be glad to have you whenever you're ready. So it's definitely nice conversing with you today. Again, my time is 2:34 p.m. in the afternoon, and today it is Saturday, and so that's the time zone that we're in. So thanks so much for coming in and telling us a little bit about yourself. One of our new callers. Are you new to podcasts, or I mean, are you new to Podbean? Okay. So before I hang up, you guys, I want to make sure I don't get another question before I close out because I don't want to cut anybody off. Okay. So I am about to close out, you guys. I'm about to close out, and again, every Thursday there's always a new episode being uploaded. So every Thursday there's a new episode. Um, Oh, you want to come up? Okay, so what you got to do is, do you have? Do you see on the side? Do you see the call in button? Because what I can see is that I can send you an email to call in. Do you have an email? Or you're supposed to have a call in button, but I have an email if I'm going to invite you to call in. So if you send me your email, I can request. If you can't find the call in button, are you on the Podbean app or you're on the computer? No, you're fine. Are you new to Podbean? Are you new to Podbean? And if you want to call, like I said, if you want to call in, it will allow me to send you an email, and you just click that link, and you can be a guest. So if you send me an email, if you have do you have the Podbean app? If I send you an email, um, you can click the link and then you can call in. Oh, okay. Welcome, welcome. Are you going to be podcasting soon? Are you going to be podcasting, or you just listening to others on Podbean? I just want to make sure that you can still hear me. I'm not typing anymore, so just want to make sure you can hear me. Oh, great, great. That is so great. So you've been studying English and the podcast helps with that. That's great because there's a lot of tools on podcasts. Like there's a lot of businesses that that they use their podcast for their business or their brand. And so that's good. That's a good thing that you're learning the English on the podcast. Is there a Pacific podcast that you are using to study English? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I thank you so much for um, the compliments, and I thank you for the compliments on the podcast. So, have you had a chance to listen to any of the episodes? And again, like I said, hopefully, when I do my live broadcast on Thursday, or you just let me know one day, one week where you can get some help in figuring the kinks and things out with the podcast, because I know you want to call in, and I know that people would love to hear you speak. And I want to know how to pronounce your name from Brazil. So I'm not going to keep saying Jorge, because Jorge is not how you pronounce it. And so maybe it will be you find a good day to where I can introduce you to the live viewers and everything on the podcast. But have you had a chance to listen to any of the episodes? And if you have, that's great. And I just thank you guys for your support, and I just thank you guys for even just telling others, and sharing and just listening, because I really I'm all about just reaching out and being able to help and touch someone else the way that I've been touched with it. So thank you so much for your compliments. So like I said, when you okay, so hopefully we can get you on live so everybody can listen and hear you and hear about Brazil and hear about how you're studying English. I would love to have you. And so you can comment and leave your email. Well, you already comment, but you can leave your email. My email is on my podcast, where you can get in touch with me, and we can set something up so everybody can listen to you and learn a little bit more about you. But I just want to tell you, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for introducing yourself. Um, and like I said, we can get you on live. I know you were having some technical difficulties trying to call in, so maybe you can get that worked out on your end or whatnot, and we can touch bases. But thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for listening to the episodes. I'm glad that it is really touching people like yourself. You definitely gave a good compliment on it. I really appreciate it. Just want to make sure that everybody was doing well. Again, every Thursday, I have a new episode loaded. We do have one interview coming up on the 30th. I actually have two more interviews, but I will get those dates to you guys again this month of July. The month of July, we are talking about leadership and entrepreneurship. So I just got through talking about youth entrepreneurship on Thursday and on this week. So check that out and check any other episodes out that you may have missed. And so I pray that you have a blessed day. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in, brother. I'm not going to pronounce your name wrong. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for sharing. Thanks so much for your compliments and your support, and well wishes with you studying English and all your endeavors and all your future. And we're definitely going to hope to have you back. Hope to have you on the live feed. I hope everybody continues to stay safe and be well. And I will talk to you guys soon. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a great day.